What's up, everyone? So this video is going to be a little bit different than something that I usually do, or the typical live stream. As you can tell, I'm not locked in my room this time. I'm actually outside enjoying the weather we have here until it gets too cold. So I've been doing my best to kind of just get out there and just soak as much in as I can. So I figured I'd take the time to make a couple videos, and this one's going to be more of kind of just a TED Talk for you guys. This is mostly going to be geared towards those who are just starting out in this game, those who are new, or those who haven't been around the block enough, as I like to say. And this message, or I guess this lesson that I've learned over the years, is something that I try to preach to people as much as I can. Just because sometimes the results you see out in online, YouTube, social media in general, are going to be a lot more skewed. It can almost give you guys a false sense of hope of like what's realistic and not realistic in this game. And one of the things I need you guys to understand is that in this game, it takes money to make money. All right, that's probably the most important thing I've learned over the years, is that yeah, it's cool that I can sit here and turn small amounts into big amounts, but using those styles of trading is not ideal. It can be quite stressful depending on the style that you're doing, and luckily, based on the methods that I've been using, the ABC method and the time frames that I've been using, it's been pretty chillax over the past couple months, and I've been fairly fortunate to be able to say that. There's been moments where I've been trading the style and things can get pretty intense, pretty stressful. There's been times where I can not get good sleep for a couple days because I'm always constantly getting stopped out and re-entering in the middle of the night. And in the last year or so, I definitely learned to adjust my style to, fit more of, how do I say this? Fit into more of a casual life. Those who are working full-time jobs, or those who are working, longer hours at jobs, this style, the way I play, might not be the best. I would say actually go a little bit more less aggressive than what I would normally do, or what I've been doing on this account. Just because there's got to be some sort of balance between trading and life and friends, family, and all that. So it takes money to make money in this game. So what if you're starting out with zero or little amounts? A couple $100, even 1 to 2,000. In the grand scheme of things, it's kind of small. I need you guys to understand something. If you're gonna get into this thinking that you're gonna be making a lot of money fast, you guys got to rethink how you're approaching this game. Even though I am trying to grow a small amount into a large amount, you guys have seen over the last couple months that the growth has been pretty stagnant, to the point where I'm only up maybe 30 to 50% on my account. Before I was up 600 to 700%. Basically the ebbs and flows of the growth have been pretty drastic at some points. So with that being said, what is the most realistic thing you could do to get to a better goal, bigger numbers, to where you guys can basically get to a respectable amount to where either you can live off of, or just help manage your life a little bit better, whether it regards to time, money, etc. So what I tell most people who are just starting out, who don't have enough to play with or enough to make a serious amount off of, is that you're going to have to find a way to supplement and add to your account. Now, I want you to take this with a grain of salt. The only reason why is because the way that this is really going to work out is if you're using a system that is consistent and profitable over long periods of time. Now, there's going to be points to where certain strategies aren't that profitable. You might have some couple bad weeks, or even a bad month or so. Or what's been going on in the markets now is that prices just been taking its sweet time. And to me, the style that I trade doesn't really make money off of small moves. I'm more relying on overall trends or just market changes in general. Basically, I'm looking for price to move in significant directions one way or the other. That's how I can make good money using my strategy. So if your account's pretty much stagnant and you're looking to grow it, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to have to find a way to either save money to add to your account or find a way to supplement additional income to where you can fund your trading accounts. One of the things that I've done over the past this was like about this time last year, so I did this in a couple months. I pretty much started from nothing, and I said, what can I do to make $500, $1,000? Didn't say it's gonna be relatively quick, but over the weeks, I would take a little bit, add to my Bybit account, trade, and as well as accumulate into that account as well. And I started doing extra DoorDash shifts. So anyone can become a DoorDash driver, Uber Eats driver, or just any delivery service in general. You guys can pretty much work for. There's a bunch of them: Instacart, Amazon Flex, I believe, Walmart Spark, Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash. There's a whole bunch of them you guys can do. That's just one way. If you're working a certain profession, maybe take on side jobs. If you can find a way to get more hours at work, definitely do that. I'm not saying that you guys have to do anything one specific way, but if you guys really want to get into this, you're going to have to find a way to build the account. Sell your stuff in your garage, clutter you might have. It's just like there's a bunch of different ways to do this. There's not just one path for everyone. So once you get to that point, and once you get to that amount that you're looking for, then you can go ahead, back off, and just rely specifically on the account to grow. If you want to take some profits, you can. It really depends on your budget, lifestyle, etc. So you guys are going to have to work for it, especially if you don't have enough money. I don't want you guys to sit here with $500 expecting to turn that into 50 grand in a relative small time frame. It doesn't happen that often. It's not realistic over the long course of, just over a longer course of time. I think it's possible, but I don't think it's probable for most. I think you should prioritize building the amount first, whether it's through additional income trading or both, which is what I try to preach, is doing both at the same time. And from there, you'll definitely can get to that number faster. Then you can go ahead and prioritize security over profit, and you can go about slowly just building consistency over time. So guys, go out there, do something, kill it. You're gonna have to put in the work, man. Regardless of anything, whatever you want to do, you're gonna have to put in the work in. So I definitely think you guys should go out there and make the best out of this sideways price action, accumulate as much as you can, and ride the wave up whenever the bull market decides to start. So hopefully that was a decent TED Talk for you guys. It wasn't too long. I think we're going on here. Oh, I lost track already. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys probably in the studio in the next one. If not, maybe more videos like this in the future, perhaps. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more like TED Talk style, or just kind of just like bullshitting style videos where I give you guys genuine advice, but more of like a casual manner or casual way. And hopefully there's less distractions going on in the background. Like there's like a family eating over there. These kids over there screaming once in a while. So hopefully it'll be a little more peaceful next time. But thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next one.